Yuko is your typical chatty high school girl, but recently she's been unusually quiet. When she speaks in a strange way, seeming as if there is something wrong with her tongue. Eventually, it seemed to worsen and she couldn't make it into school. Worried, her classmate Rie decided to visit Yuko. In front of Yuko's house, Rie caught Yuko's parents on their backyard exterminating slugs. Yuko was not very fond of slugs, and these slugs have been in their backyard ever since Yuko and Rie were little. Yuko's mother accompanied Rie to Yuko's room. There they saw her wearing a mask, and when they asked if she were okay, Yuko told them to go away with fear-ridden eyes. On the next day, Rie is still worried and has decided to visit Yuko again. This time, upon opening the door, she bumped into Yuko's mother frantically running towards her. When asked about the reason for panicking, they saw Yuko standing a few feet away from them, when suddenly a slug came out of Yuko's mouth and began to crawl all over her face. The poor girl's tongue became what she hated the most. Terrified and confused, Rie ran out of the house and never visited again. Days following that incident, Yuko tried to cut off the slug using scissors, but the slug grew back every time, no matter how many times she tries. As a last-ditch effort, Yuko's parents filled their bathtub with salt in hopes of killing the slug. With the bathtub filled, Yuko drenched herself and descended deeper into the salt. A few moments have passed and Yuko was still yet to rise from the salt, worrying her parents. They decided to reach into the bathtub to pull Yuko out. They eventually got Yuko, but only her head. Hoping that she will return to normal by pouring water, the slug suddenly poked out of Yuko's mouth, and with her head in tow, it started to move towards their backyard. There, it made it its home, with Yuko's head as its shell.